Well, The Wizard of Oz featured a horse which is called a horse of a different color. A horse which changed color and type every time the camera changed angle, looked at it from a different angle. Well, here we seem to have a car of a different color. This car here is my 1993 Subaru Legacy station wagon, blue in color with the original factory job. On this cloudy November day, the color does not perhaps show quite as well as it might otherwise, but it has developed an interesting property of late. If you notice again that this is a blue car, some describe it as slate blue, I would describe it as dark blue. But as you change your angle of viewing, especially of the hood area, something remarkable rather happens. You see, just watch the blue. Now notice what it appears to be almost, it looks as though someone spray painted the front of the car red at the very front edge of the car. You can barely see it. And as you change the angle, the effect becomes more pronounced as the hood looks redder and redder, as the angle gets shallower and shallower. Now the effect is most pronounced from inside the car. Then also look at the reflection off of the windshield as you get a shallow angle here, how it looks very red. And the view from inside the car is perhaps even more extreme. Let's see if this works. Again, if you get sort of the driver's position here, the hood of the car looks very red at times. It's almost as though looks like someone spray painted the hood, but of course that's not the case. The effect is not so pronounced, but is evident in other parts of the car. For example, on the side of the car, if you get enough of a shallow angle, you can see a red tone starting to become evident on the side, though this is not nearly as obvious as the hood of the car is, or the top for that matter. Again, you can see some slight red haze. The hood appears to have it the most, and it's a remarkable example of what happens when you get thin films building up. Apparently the dust level on the hood built up just to the point where it selectively reflects the red part of the spectrum to the camera. See, the red disappears when you at a different angle. So we have inadvertently produced this thin film on the hood of the car. Unfortunately, it's going to be rainy today, so I doubt the effect will last past today, because it'll probably get washed off in the rain, but I thought I'd make a record of this as an interesting lesson in optics. Have a good day. Okay, here we're going to try this again in the sunlight. Again, here's the hood of the car, blue, and see it's just generally a blue car. In the bright sunlight things get washed out a bit more. But then when you sit down and get the view from the driver's window, you can see it gets sometimes fairly intensely red on the hood. I'll try again from the outside. Okay, we're outside again looking at the hood of the car, and again it looks pretty blue. But if you look at the back scatter, as you get to a very low grazing angle, you see the hood becomes quite red. I hope this shows up actually when after the recording is made.